back to That Dad Guy. It's April 19th, 2024, and it is beautiful out. It's about 12 degrees, so not super hot, but it is nice enough. And the car show is going on this weekend, so I will tell you that there is going to be a video out today for that as well, if you haven't seen it. Just a kickoff for it, and then tomorrow I will do another one. Also tomorrow, my live stream, 12 o'clock noon, Atlantic Standard Time. I'm going to try to do it from inside the car show, so you'll get a chance to see that live. Well, you're probably tuned in, though, for postcards. A lot of them showed up. A lot of official Postcrossing ones showed up this week, too. So let's jump right into it. After you like, subscribe, leave a positive comment, share with other people, and put the notification bell on. So let's get started. The very first card I have is a Tausendschein card. It comes from Germany, and it comes from Sandra. She's 45 years old and lives with her family in Wessel in Germany. It's near Dusseldorf on the River Rhine. Her hobbies are reading and writing, loves the nature and traveling. Sure, one big hobby are postcards. I hope you like this card. I do very much. Thank you very much, Sandra, for that. And there is a stamp from Germany. The next card I have comes from Finland. It's kind of an Easter greenies card. So it's this one here. It is a meetup card. And you can see all the people. It's a virtual meetup card, so they got a ton of different names in there and a ton of different stamps. And speaking of stamps, there's the postage stamp. And that comes from Mina, so thank you, Mina. The next one is a beautiful hand-drawn hedgehog. And this one here comes from Rachel. Rachel's in the United States. She's from Nebraska, in a small town of a population of 327. It says it's known for its bar and grill restaurant called the Opera House, which is where she's first had sauerkraut pizza. I've never had sauerkraut on pizza. It is her favorite, and she even makes it at home now. Hamburger, mushrooms, cheese, and homemade dough and sauerkraut. She also likes to make her own stuffed crust. Sounds fantastic. Makes me want to have pizza. And there's the stamp. So thank you so much, Rachel, for that piece of art. And it is a piece of art. I love it. The next card, also coming from the United States, is this one. It comes from Michigan. And this is the Mackinac Bridge, which harmonizes beautifully with its jewel-like setting. And then the cancellation mark copied over top of it, so I can't read what it says after that. But this comes from Ryan, and he's in the United States. And he says, hope you like this. I do. So thank you very much. Beautiful bridge in Michigan. The next card comes from Poland. And it says, World Postcrossing Day, greetings from outer space. Love this, the floating mailbox in space, especially after we've had the eclipse. People are still kind of talking about space around here. It says, greetings from Poland. I'm writing to you from his hometown. It's situated by the Baltic Sea. And then she didn't write very much, or she didn't. It's Maria who sent it. She said she didn't write very much because she wanted me to send the stamps. Look at all the stamps that she's put on here. Thank you, Maria, for all that. Love to see them. The next card comes from Croatia. At first, I thought it was hand-painted, but I don't think it is after looking at the back. It says, lovely greetings. It's signed RL. I can't read the name other than that. But he says, greetings from a little, very hard to read, I'm sorry. There's the stamp, which I think is super cool. Very nice. The next and final official one comes from Germany, and it is this campfire one, or camping one. And it says, greetings from the small village in Bavaria in the southern part of Germany. He's retired social worker, 62 years young, happily married, loved books, movies, ice cream, and collecting stamps. And then I sent, this is from Franz, and he says, I've sent you some stamps for my father, which I guess you kind of sent them to me now, because I do all that. So there are some stamps in here. I will show that at a later time. There is the stamp you put on the envelope, though. I can show that. So thank you, Franz, for that. And I actually reached out to Franz, too, and said, if you give me your address, I'll send you some Canadian stamps, which he has done. So thank you. All right, let's get to the friend mail and the surprises that showed up. This one is from our friend Basil in India. So, very powerful looking candle in the palm of the hand. The torch of another era. It says, like many other Goan villagers, did not have electricity supply when the artist grew up there in the early 1970s. He recalls, "We used candle stubs stuck inside coconut shells to light up our way to the feast day near the Lourdes Chapel, which is now a church. I saw some wonderful days then." So can you imagine lighting your way with a candle inside of a coconut? So thank you so much, Basil, for that. And of course, Basil includes beautiful stamps and a fantastic cancellation. And there are some more. Love it, Basil. Thank you so much. Next one comes from our friend Monty and Violet in Saskatchewan. It says, "Hi, Monty here. Just a card to celebrate the total eclipse." And why it celebrates the total eclipse? Well, one, he put the eclipse stamp on it, but he sent it on 4/08. So on April the 8th, the day that the total eclipse happened here, he had it canceled and sent to me. So thank you for that. This is actually a painting of Scotland. So thank you. Next card is a maxi card. This one comes from Martin in England. And he sent me this because every once in a while I have a video or I respond to a video that talks about PHQ cards and my mind immediately forgets. Oh, what is that again? Well, I've seen them 1,000 times. I've gotten them 1,000 times. And so he's reminding me again. This is a PHQ card. And it says, since you saw it in your videos, it stands for Postal Headquarters. All commemorative stamps have a card with the design on them. This features the Eurasian beaver, cousin to the native beavers here in Canada. And there are the stamps, and put some washi on there too. So thank you, Martin, for reminding me again, PHQ. PHQ is the Postal Headquarters. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the next series of cards come from Zachary in Illinois. And the first one is this one here of cicadas. Have you guys heard of the cicadas? They are coming into the United States and I think Mexico as well in overwhelming numbers this year. And apparently they're going to be in Illinois as well. So he's not looking forward to that or the sounds that they make. They look pretty gruesome. I kind of think of cicadas of having the sound of grasshoppers. I may be wrong on that, but I don't think we're going to get all of those up here either. So take care. The next card he sent was this one here. And he says, "It's baseball season finally. Rough start for Chicago, but still early." Yes, it's still early. Great start for the Yankees, though. They're doing well. They did lose their first series to the Blue Jays, lost 2 of 3. But other than that, they've done very well. So good luck to Chicago, and go Yankees go. The last card he sent was this one here of Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. He says, "It's funny in Chicago when people say take LSD, they're talking about this street, the Lakeshore Drive, not the drug LSD." Now, and I'd show you the stamps, but there isn't any stamps on any of these cards. They're those electronic ones. So thank you, Zach, for all those. The next one I have, I'm going to show you the envelope. It comes from Finland. And let me just do this real quick. There's a letter in here. And there are some stamps in here too, which I'll show you at a later time when I show you those ones that came from Germany as well. I'll do that. But I like getting these. Here's the envelope with the stamps on it. And it says, "I've been following your YouTube channel and really been enjoying it for a while." He said, "I thought I'd send you some stamps." And his name is Yusa. He's 17 years old, living in, I'm not going to say the name, I guess. But it's a relatively small city near Helsinki. And then I really enjoyed reading. My favorite genres are romance and fantasy. So that is kind of a response to my question of what your favorite book is that I sent out for the month. So he has sent me off some stamps and might like some stamps in return. So I think I could do that. So I'm going to put that aside. I will show you what he sent for stamps after. So thank you so much for reaching out. I love it when people randomly just send me things, yes, but when they randomly send me hellos and that they've been watching the channel. I appreciate that. The next card comes from Ross in Ontario. He was in Germany. He says he comes to Germany because of his love of the beer. I like pretzels. So thank you, Ross. And there are the stamps. we're flying along in this. I think because I've got so much stuff going on today, I want to make sure I get it all in. This next card comes from Jilly B of Jilly B Living Her Life Her Way. That, of course, is the Beatles in Liverpool. She got this card a little while ago and thought she'd send it off to me. I appreciate that. It says, the Cavern Club opened as a jazz venue on the 16th of January, 1957, and soon became known as the most famous club in the world. The iconic statue of the Cavern, or status of the Cavern Club, is epitomized by the unrivaled list of legendary performers that played here during the 7 decades. The Beatles statue is at the Pier Head in Liverpool. So thank you for that. And there are the stamps. Of course, Queen Elizabeth II, but this one here is a new stamp. So thank you for that. Oh yes, this envelope arrived. Not canceled, with the new frog stamp, which is designed here by a local lady, Jocelyn. And so she's done a couple. And inside was this cute card. And this comes from Mara. She's 2 years old. So she probably is the youngest fan I have that watches this channel. I appreciate that. And she says, I like froggy stamps. Well, when it comes to these froggy stamps, I like them too. They did a fantastic job. Thank you, Mara, for the card. And the nice dog on there too. And the nice saying. I appreciate that your father helped out in sending your message, and hopefully get to watch this video and hear your name over and over again, Mara. I appreciate it. The next envelope is this one. Comes from the United States. It comes from the state of Maine. It comes from Charmaine. Charmaine in Maine. And she's beautifully decorated this envelope, and we've got some stamps on there, including this. I really like this one here with the sunflower. And speaking of sunflowers, she sent this card, which is a photograph that she took. And she says, I hope you like this postcard. This is the first postcard that she had made. It's one of her own photos. And she says, I know it's kind of thin, a little bit thin, but that's all right. I've created some postcards for that dad guy, and they were pretty thin too. So I've learned that if you go on places like Canva, you can get them thicker. So just something to let you know. So next time she's going to print it on cardstock. And then along with that, she sent me 4 others that I can send off to other people. These are all blank, so I can share her artwork and her great photography with the rest of the world, and I will do so. So I appreciate that and sending that to me, Charmaine. The next one is an envelope from Media in Finland. There's the stamps. And inside, she has included this postcard that she got while she was out and around. She said there was quite a lot of snow on the ground, even at this time, and this was sent on April the 6th. And then she sent this black and white card as well. She said she was going to take the bus back to Helsinki after her trip. So thank you, Media, for that. Hopefully you enjoyed a nice trip. She got to see some of her relatives, so I think that made it extra special. The next, right? We're going to do this way. I got this envelope. If you've seen these envelopes and maybe in this writing and the stamps that are not canceled from England, this comes from Liverpool Stamps, and this has to do with the month of May's stamp of the month and the next giveaway. So not only this month here, we are in April, we still haven't given away. We've tried to give away the stamps once, and they were graciously re-put back in by Jennifer. Phoebe McGee is what she is known on Instagram, so you want to go follow her there. But she has said she's going to do an original artwork for us to add to the giveaway. So if you go back to that video, you can enter to win it by putting Jennifer in the comment field of that video, not this video, but of that video, and you'll get a chance to win all the stamps that Liverpool Stamps has graciously offered. You can go visit Liverpool Stamps at www.liverpoolstamps.co.uk and see what they have to offer. There's also a discount code for this month, which is TDGAPR, that dad guy April, TDGAPR, so you can use that Liverpool stamp and enter in to win all that stuff. So that envelope I will show you in the future for the May video. The last thing I have, speaking of Jennifer, is this envelope. It showed up, and inside was this Starry Night postcard. And it says, I thought I'd jump on this Postcrossing wagon. I found this postcard at the thrift shop this morning. It was perfect for sending because I'm an artist. And she certainly is, because she drew this for me, which I will have to have framed and put up. This is kind of my second fan art I have of Polo. So we got a nice hedgehog here, and so I will find some sort of way of displaying this like I have my other one, which was a beautiful one done by Sam in Illinois, and showed Polo in That Dad Guy coffee cup. So I've got that nicely displayed. So thank you for another piece of art I can put in my office. All right, that is everything that's arrived this week. That's tons of stuff. I'm very happy with the mail week we've had. Yeah, so I've told you what's coming on this weekend. Car show stuff, live video tomorrow at 12 noon, and on Sunday we'll try to get some more post-crossing mail sent out. You guys have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye.